Hey guys, it's Uchiha back here for another What If video. Today we're doing What If Naruto was trained by Tsunade for the Chuunin exams finals. So make sure to like and subscribe if you didn't already. Also hit the bell for notifications, and the like goal for this video will be 4 likes. Also, this fanfiction isn't gonna be like every other what if I did. It's gonna be similar to a fanfiction. So yeah, without anything else to say, let's roll on with the intro. So, where we start off the what if is Naruto goes to the hospital to see Kakashi. Naruto would say, "Hey Kakashi sensei, can you train me today?" But Kakashi cut Naruto off saying, "Naruto, I'm sorry I can't train you. The fact is, your chakra control sucks. Sasuke has a much better chance at winning. Also, the fact is, I'm technically being ordered by the council and they won't let me train you. I'm sorry, Naruto." As Naruto would say, "Why, Kakashi-sensei, why? Do you at least have someone good to train me?" As Kakashi tells tells Ebisu to come out, and Naruto would say, "That guy already beat him with my..." As Ebisu shut Naruto's mouth, and then as Ebisu says, nothing, as then Naruto would say, "Fine, I'm not training here. I'm leaving." As then Naruto would leave. Meanwhile, in the council room, Jiraiya, "You must train the Uchiha. The curse mark might get to him, and in the time you're training him, you might be able to study the curse mark and stop the negative effects." As Jiraiya, after a long conversation, Jiraiya would say, "Fine, I'll train Sasuke, but only for this month." As then Jiraiya went with Sasuke to train, or went with Kakashi to go train Sasuke. So in this timeline, Sasuke will also get the Toad summoning contract. Meanwhile, in a nearby gambling center, Naruto would just enter and would get kicked out. Wait, no, you know what? Naruto won't get kicked out. After Naruto goes into the gambling machine and wins 6 times in a row. Then, without even knowing the rules, goes to play poker and wins both times. As then soon after, Tsunade appears in and to see Naruto having won over 90 games. As Tsunade would say, "Hey, brat, I challenge you to a game of poker." As Naruto and Tsunade would do this or play poker, Naruto would win and gets around 1,000 Ryu. Then Tsunade says double or nothing. After Naruto wins again, Tsunade says triple or nothing. Then quadruple or nothing, so on till 10 times or nothing. As Tsunade loses again, Naruto said, "I'm gonna go leave now. I should really train for the..." As Tsunade will say, "Fine, if you win, you get the 1,000 Ryu and I'll train you. Deal?" As then Naruto would say, "What? How do I even know you're that good anyway?" As Tsunade would punch Naruto in the gut, dealing massive damage with the chakra-enhanced punches. As Naruto would, "Oh, who are you even? How are you this strong?" As Tsunade would say, "I'm Tsunade of the Sonic." As Naruto would remember Kakashi saying something about he and Jiraiya of the Sonic might be training Sasuke. As then Naruto would say, "Wait, you're a Sonic?" As Naruto also remembered Orochimaru being a Sonic and would say, "Okay, let's do this." As in this poker game, which I don't even know how to play poker. Naruto would be in a tough call. At the end, Naruto was able to win. As Tsunade says, "Fine, brat." As Tsunade would think, well, this will be interesting. People will think, or in Tsunade's mind, Tsunade thinks people will think that Naruto will lose, which will make them bet on the Hyuga. Which then means if I train Naruto enough and Naruto gets strong enough, or the brat gets strong enough, then he'll be able to win, and then I win the bet. As then Tsunade would then begin to train Naruto. As Tsunade would realize Naruto knows the Shadow Clone Jitsu on the first day, Tsunade would say, "Kid, how many Shadow Clones can you make?" And Naruto says, "Around 1,000. As Tsunade would say, "Make 300 Shadow Clones right now." As Naruto would say why, Tsunade would say, "Fine, just make one." As Tsunade would also make a Shadow Clone, then Naruto's Shadow Clone and Tsunade's Shadow Clone would go over into the forest. As they pop, Naruto would say, "Ha, I win again." As Naruto would say, "Wait, how did I know that?" As Tsunade would say, "You see, the Shadow Clone's memories go back to the original user." As Naruto would say, "What, really? Yes, my training's gonna be way better." As Tsunade would say, "Well, Naruto, create 50 Shadow Clones and tell them to go to the library. You work on taijutsu training. The other 250 will be working on chakra control. I'll create a clone to train you." As then the Naruto clones in the library, Tsunade also made a clone to make it so the librarian would let Naruto through. As Naruto would learn a lot about medical ninjutsu and a couple C and A rank jitsu, or a couple C and B rank jitsu, Naruto would then return, or the clones would pop along at the end of the day. And so far, Naruto's mastered the water walking, the tree walking, along with the kunai balancing exercise. Though not truly mastering it, Naruto still almost mastered it completely. Though Tsunade would then see Naruto seal and would then go to Jiraiya, then asking Jiraiya, "Hey Jiraiya, the Nine-Tails kid has a seal on him on top of the 8 trigram seal or 8 tetragram seal. Could you release it? It seems to be a 5... Wait, no. I'm pretty sure Tsunade should have knowledge about it, since Orochimaru knew it, and Orochimaru wasn't a seal master like Jiraiya, so Tsunade would release it. And Naruto would continue training. After the first week, Naruto got the Mystic Palm Jitsu to the point where he can use medical ninjutsu. As Naruto's chakra control is rising up the ranks to Chuunin level chakra control, at the end of the week, Naruto would continue to have 250 clones working on chakra control, but would now have 50 clones with him working on medical ninjutsu. As Tsunade would say, "Brat, today or for this week, I'll be training you in more medical ninjutsu, along with chakra scalpels if you get that far." As Naruto would be training in medical ninjutsu and chakra scalpels, as at the end of the week, Naruto would learn how to use the chakra scalpels. As Naruto would say, "Thanks, Granny Tsunade." As Tsunade would say, "What did I teach you about not calling me Granny Tsunade?" As Naruto then gets a bonk on the head. As Tsunade says, "Hey, Shizune, would you mind teaching Naruto about poison jitsu?" As Tsunade would say, I'm gonna go get a drink. As Shizune would begin teaching Naruto about poisons for the rest of the week. And Naruto can now use a lot of poisons, like the poison mist jitsu, poison senbon jitsu, along with senbon shadow clone jitsu, along with being able to have high accuracy with senbon. As Naruto would continue training in the 4th week, Naruto's chakra control is somehow better than Kakashi's. Yes, Naruto's worst stat has turned into his best stat. And now Tsunade would say, hey kid, I'm gonna go teach you my super strength. Just promise me one thing, Tsunade says. And then Naruto would say, yeah, what is it? And Tsunade would say, beat that Hyuga up. You know I'm gonna be betting on you, right? As Naruto would say, oh no, I have to train even harder now. You know how bad you are with bets, right? And Tsunade would say, yes, but if you're stronger than him after my training, you'll be able to beat him and outwin the bet against all those other losers. And Naruto would say, fine, I'll just have to get triple his strength. As Naruto would be taught the super strength technique, and at the end of the 4th week, Naruto is able to match, if not be better, than both Orochimaru and Jiraiya in chakra control. So yeah, also Naruto can summon Katsuyu and can summon even more than Tsunade can. Also, Naruto is able to focus the super strength into all around him. Basically, he can cover himself into the super strength cloak, which surrounds him in blue chakra, making him able to go into high bursts of speed. Though Naruto has not mastered this technique yet, Naruto may very well master this technique in the invasion. As Naruto would be so good at medical ninjutsu that if someone got stabbed, Naruto can heal it within like 10 to 20 seconds. That's like super good in medical ninjutsu. Especially since Naruto can hold it off due to having multi-Kage level chakra, probably more than all 3 of the Chuunin combined. Like, that's a lot of chakra. Though Naruto has not learned about the QB chakra yet, or learned much about it, Naruto will still be able to use it, just not in the extent that you think. You see, during these 4 weeks or a month, Naruto was able to make it so when the QB sends Naruto chakra, it's only so Naruto can replenish his chakra reserves in case he needs it. As then, we'll skip off to Sasuke's training. In the 3 weeks, Jiraiya was able to study and take away most of the negative effects of the curse seal, along with giving Sasuke level 1 gravity seal. Sasuke in the 3 week mark is now almost as good as the Sasuke in the Chuunin exams, as Sasuke would then be able to master the Chidori, and 2 days later, Jiraiya would then teach Sasuke how to summon toads, as Sasuke would be able to summon Gamaken, which is the swordsman toad that Jiraiya summoned against Itachi and Kasame, along with Gamakichi and, well, I'm pretty sure that's it, along with Gamakichi, though not being able to summon Gamabunta due to Sasuke's still not large reserves. If Sasuke has the curse mark active, Sasuke can summon Shima or the two old toads. I forgot their names, but I'm pretty sure one of them, pretty sure Fukasaku and Shima, if I'm correct, which I'm bad with remembering names, but I'm pretty sure those are the right names. So, when Sasuke activates his curse seal, Fukasaku and Shima are able to begin converting the curse seal chakra into normal chakra or into more sage chakra that's more controlled to power up Gamma Ken. So yeah, that's honestly really good. And that's around it. Also, Sasuke learned Chidori Senbon, along with has around triple the amount of chakra Sasuke had in the original and is around double the power of Sasuke in the original timeline in Taijutsu. As Naruto and Neji's fight begun, Naruto would clash with Neji. Neji would say, "You're the dead last. Fate has decreed that I shall win," Neji said. As Naruto says, "Screw fate!" As Naruto would say, "Shadow Clone Jitsu." As then Naruto would create two shadow clones, each of them going around maneuvering around Neji's attacks, each throwing Senbon. As then one of them is about to hit Neji's neck, where it would easily knock Neji out. Neji would say, "You really think that can catch me off guard?" And then Neji would activate his Byakugan, and then would be able to knock it away. As Naruto would say, "Finally, you activated your Byakugan. Now it's over. Senbon Shadow Clone Jitsu." As then over 500 well-aimed Senbon go after Neji. As Neji would say, "Kaiten!" or 8 trigrams, Kaiten. As Neji would knock all of it away. As in the stands, Hiyashi says, "How does Neji know that technique? It's a main branch technique." As then Neji would say, "You're pretty good into forcing me to death, but that does still not change your destiny." As Naruto says, "Stop it with this destiny crap." As then Naruto powers chakra into his hand, as Neji realized this and quickly charged forward and says, "8 trigrams, 64 palms." As Naruto would knock Neji away by putting it in his feet and jumping behind Neji, then knocking Neji to the ground. As Neji would escape then there, and Naruto would say, "Poison gas or poison mist jitsu." As then poison mist would begin to go around the arena. As then Neji would say, "Kaiten!" As then Neji or rotation. As Neji would knock the poison mist away. As Neji charges towards Naruto, Naruto would say, "Earth style mud wall." As Naruto creates a mud wall that Neji just sidesteps. As then Naruto would say, "Water style water dragon jitsu." As then Naruto shot a water dragon at Neji, and then Neji dodges. As Neji says, "Damn you!" As Neji charges towards Naruto, Naruto says, "You fell for my trap. Poison Shadow Senbon Jitsu." As then over 100 Senbon that has poison encoded comes towards Neji. Neji uses rotation again, but right after it, Neji gets hit with another chakra-powered punch. As Naruto would say, "Lightning style, voltage, 10 volts." As Neji would be defeated. As then Tsunade would win 100,000 Ryu, even winning around 50,000 from one of the daimyos or feudal lords who hate Naruto. As Naruto or Tsunade would gain 50 or 100,000 Ryu, Tsunade would say, "Ha! I win! Now pay up!" As Tsunade then gets 100,000 Ryu, along with Tazuna getting 100,000 Ryu, along with the ramen guy getting 100,000 Ryu, or they all just split it up. As the next match continues, this time Sasuke isn't late and then begins to fight Gaara. Sasuke lands a few hits on Gaara before Gaara activates his sand shield. Sasuke realized the best movement is to use Chidori Simbun to pierce through in multiple locations. Sasuke would then say, "Lightning style, Chidori Simbun," as then a ton of lightning Simbun comes towards Gaara, making Gaara bleed. As Sasuke would come behind Gaara's shield and would say, "Lightning style, Chidori," but before Sasuke's Chidori connected with Gaara, demonized or Ichibi chakra hand then comes out and grabs Sasuke's Chidori. Sasuke is able to slice it off and charges towards Gaara once more. Seeing the demonized Gaara, Sasuke then tries to cut Gaara's demonized arm off, only to be able to cut off some of it, but failing. As the invasion begins, Kakashi and Sasuke, along with Shikamaru and Shino, follow Sasuke in order to fight Gaara to stop the Ichibi. Meanwhile, Naruto sees what's happening and releases the genjutsu, then goes after to help the third Hokage. As then, Naruto would see the barrier and then as Tobirama and Hashirama are being reanimated, Naruto would power up chakra into his fist, making a slight blue aura, punching through the barrier. As then the Sound 4 begin to attack Naruto, the Anbu then fight the Sound 4 and would say, "Uzumaki, you were able to break through the barrier. You're probably the best chance at helping the Hokage." As then, Naruto would then go help the third Hokage. As the third Hokage would say, "Naruto, what are you doing here? You have to leave." As then Naruto would say, "Never. Gramps, I never leave a comrade behind, and I won't let him kill you." As then Orochimaru says, "Such a touching reunion. What if I just killed a nine to his breath right in front of you, third Hokage?" As then Orochimaru would send the second Hokage after Naruto. As Naruto would charge the second Hokage, enhanced with chakra, Naruto would begin to lose this battle. As then Naruto gets knocked back by multiple water dragons, Naruto would say, "Damn it! Oh!" As Naruto would power up, Naruto's large amounts of chakra surrounds Naruto, as Naruto's jacket opens and unzips itself, as Naruto's aura makes it flow, as a powerful blue aura erupts, destroying part of the roof at the same time, as Naruto would charge at unimaginable speeds, even surpassing Kakashi's when Kakashi uses the Raikiri. As this amount of power allows Naruto to get behind Tobirama and knock Tobirama in the air, as Naruto would say, "Poison Mist Jitsu!" As then the poison mist would get Tobirama, who would then be weakened by the poison. As then Naruto would say, "Uzumaki style! Uzumaki barrage!" As Naruto charges at Tobirama, hitting Tobirama around 100 times, making multiple holes around Tobirama. As Tobirama would then regenerate, as Naruto would say, "Damn it, what the heck?" As then the third Hokage would say, "Naruto, I think we might have to seal them away. I know some sealing jitsu. Do you think you can hold them off for a while? As then Naruto says, I'll try my best. As Naruto would power up once more, going beyond his limit, as Naruto would take out a sword, cutting through the wooden dragon that Hashirama shot towards Naruto. As Naruto would continue battling the reanimated first and second Hokage along with Orochimaru. As Naruto was about to get pierced by wood, or the third Hokage comes in, or Tsunade then comes in, saving Naruto. As Tsunade would say, Naruto, you alright? As then Naruto would say, Granny, what are you doing here? As then Tsunade would say, oh, yes, I'm not gonna let you die. As in these weeks, Tsunade has begun to take a liking to Naruto. As Tsunade activates his Byakugo seal, Naruto regenerates on his chakra by Kurama, and then Naruto powers up into an even more powerful blue aura. As the third Hokage prepares multiple seals to seal up the first and second Hokage. This battle is gonna be a long one, they all thought. As then, this will be the end of part 1. So, I'm sorry we left off on the cliffhanger of Tsunade, the third Hokage, and Naruto fighting the first Hokage, the second Hokage, both reanimated, and Orochimaru. Also, I have to say, Tsunade's gotten over her fear of blood while training Naruto. So yeah, the like goal of this video is 3 likes, and this what if, yes, it's like a fan fiction. In the next part, I hope I can cover the battle between the second and first Hokage reanimated with Orochimaru against Tsunade, Naruto, and the third Hokage, along with the battle between Kakashi, Shino, Sasuke, and Shikamaru against Gaara, Tamari, and Kankuro. I hope I can cover all of those, and maybe the third Hokage can survive. Also, with